Well, good morning, Galilee. This is Paula. I hope your week went well. Today, we have Friday Focus, and I want to focus on clutter. And the reason I thought about this, well, I've thought about it a lot. Well, after the quarantine, I did a lot of decluttering. But when we're putting our Christmas decorations away, in the back of the basement is where we have a lot of storage. And on the one wall is all these shelves with books and stuff that I couldn't even tell you what it is or the last time I even looked at it. And I'm thinking, okay, I need to get rid of that because even though I don't see it, it's here. I think about it. And I got to thinking, I've got to get rid of that. I haven't looked at it in maybe 20 years. I don't think I need it. And then I got to think, I wonder if the Bible says anything about clutter or whatever. And of course, it does. And a couple scriptures that I wrote down was 1 Corinthians 14:33. For God is not a God of disorder, but of peace. And that made me think of peace. Recently had a friend move, totally downsized, and sent pictures. And all I could think of when I was looking at her pictures was peace. It was like everything necessary was there. And she realized all these things that she didn't need, she didn't use. And it got me thinking where then you can just free up your mind to do other things, like maybe really concentrate on your journey with God. And then John 2:15, do not love this world nor the things it offers you. For when you love the world, you do not have the love of the Father in you. And I'm thinking, I think it's okay to love things, but not to the point where it takes over and they are higher than God. And I think we need to be careful about that. And then Luke 12:15. Then he said to them, watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. And I do think we are in society very much into our possessions. And we have to really be wary about that. I think some of them are nice, but not when it comes to this. It means so much to you that you have things that you're not using. So it's not like you're enjoying them when someone else could really need them. And so I was reading an article, and this woman basically was saying her clutter, she had in abundance, not a hoarder, but clutter, was stopping her from serving Jesus fully. And she was saying that she was so into, she couldn't part with her stuff. And she kept saying, which I agree, like, I know Jesus doesn't really care about what my basement looks like or what I'm doing, but I know until I clear my mind, it bothers me, and I want to be totally free in 2022 to work on the things I know I need to work on. And I think if I clean out things that I've just been hanging on to that I don't need, I can have that peace like my friend has without actually moving, but just getting rid of all of the excess of things that I don't need. So I don't know if you feel the same way that I do, but I think some of you will and can relate. And so that's what I want you to think of this following week. Look around and see if there are things that you've had forever and you're not using. And even if you can't, even like I noticed things in my kitchen I had put in a tote before getting rid of them. And after a year, I realized I didn't need those, so I did give those away. So there's like little steps that you can take so that you can also clear your mind and then maybe concentrate, pick up the Bible, and you'll be free to just study the word of the Lord. So, and always remember, like I always say, to continue to look up, and I'll see you next week.